Welcome back, everybody. Today, I'm going to teach you how to make a Likert scale in Google Forms. This is a fantastic way to gather structured feedback from surveys, whether you're collecting opinions on classroom activities, measuring customer satisfaction, or conducting any kind of research where you need respondents to rate items on a scale. To get started, open your web browser and navigate to forms.google.com. Once you're there, you'll need to sign in using your credentials if you haven't already. Make sure you're logged into the Google account where you want to create this form, as this will determine where your responses are stored. After signing in, you'll see the Google Forms homepage. Look for the option to create a blank form and click on it. This will open up a fresh, new form where we can build your Likert scale from scratch. Now here's where it gets interesting. Google Forms doesn't have a traditional table feature built in, but there's a clever workaround that works perfectly for Likert scales. Click on the drop-down menu that appears beside Untitled Question. From the list of question types, select Checkbox Grid. This option will allow you to create that classic Likert scale layout with rows for different items and columns for response options. With your checkbox grid selected, navigate to the Untitled Question field and type in your main question. For example, you might type something like, "How helpful are these classroom activities for your learning?" This question will appear at the top of your grid and set the context for all the items respondents will rate. Next, let's set up the rows which represent the different items you want people to rate. Navigate to the Rows section and click on Row 1. Here, type your first item, for instance, group work. This becomes your first activity that respondents will evaluate. To add more items, click Add Row and type your second item, such as watching videos. Click Add Row again and enter another item like practice exercises. You can continue adding as many rows as you need for all the activities or items you want to include in your survey. Now it's time to set up your rating scale by configuring the columns. Navigate to the Columns section and click on Column 1. Type your first response option, for example, very helpful. This will be one end of your scale. Click Add Column and type your next option, such as somewhat helpful. Click Add Column once more and enter your final option, perhaps not helpful. These columns create the rating scale that respondents will use to evaluate each row item. You can customize these to fit your specific needs, whether it's a satisfaction scale, agreement scale, or any other type of rating system. Before finalizing your form, it's always a good idea to see how it will look to your respondents. In the upper right toolbar, click the Preview button. This will open a new window showing exactly how your Likert scale will appear when people fill it out. You can interact with it just like a respondent would, helping you catch any issues or adjustments you might want to make. And there you have it, a fully functional Likert scale in Google Forms using the checkbox grid feature. This setup gives you organized, easy to analyze data that's perfect for research and feedback collection. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.